Hello there assassins, welcome back to another Wheelassassin guide. This is actually a Wheelassassin tour video because today we are going to be unveiling a brand new Stranger Things project tutorial. Now this one has taken me a total of, I want to say just under 20 hours to be honest. I noticed a lot of you guys were requesting this one, and so I really wanted to get it done as soon as possible so I could show you and, you know, hopefully get you excited for it. Yeah, it's going to be a project that will be coming sort of, it's going to have to be in the future sadly because we still have the main Hawkins Square to get done, which is behind the Krill House as well. So it will be coming of course, but I don't know how soon. But it is completed and I really wanted to show you whilst I have it kind of fresh in my mind. So here we are today for the unveiling of the Byers California House. This one has been requested by so many of you guys, and I'm so grateful. I really appreciate your patience, your you know, just encouragement and you know, motivating motivating me to, you know, get this done. So I really appreciate that. Is that a mistake up there? Oh, it is a mistake. You saw nothing.
What, witness?
Yes.
Is this camera on?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, nah, I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing. Matter of fact, I'm blind in my left eye and 43% blind in my right eye. I don't see much of nothing. Matter of fact, I can't even see you, sir.
There we go. Phew. As I say, it's literally just been finished, so there's going to be a few things that need to be done. So yeah, we have the big house here. It is absolutely massive. If you look at this, if I fly up, you can literally see the scale of it. I've gone big. I've gone really big. It was a nightmare. I'm not gonna lie. It was really tricky to get built. Now I was lucky because there was actually quite a few pictures online of this, and all in all, we do see this house in the series very often. We see it in season 4, episode 1. It's actually I think it's the Nina project, just before the Nina project episode. We see it a lot in there as well. So it's like literally dotted around the entirety of season 4. So it is good to have all that information there. Around the corner here, we do have ourselves the sort of Easter egg where Joyce is trying to destroy the Russian doll. So this is like a little Easter egg to that scene. We have Jonathan's broken car around the corner here, which is kind of parked outside of the garage here. We have the balcony up there, we have the bins down below, and a lot of this is represented from the real house as well. So at the back garden here, this is from the real home. I did actually have to find a real estate sort of page and then go through their images online and try and replicate it in Minecraft. It isn't 100% accurate, I will admit, but it is as close as I could get it to be. And I'm really happy with the progress. I'm really happy with the way this has turned out. And like I said, it was a hellish project to undertake, and I'm so glad it's finally completed. Hey, that tree shouldn't be there. I just realised that actually should be a sapling, but the tree's grown. Well, hey, we'll sort that out later. So yeah, we've got the mailbox out the front here. Just super simple. We go into the driveway here. We sort of jump along the curb. Oh, at the edge of the corner here, there is a road sign for the actual road names, which is Sunset Canyon and Montgomery Boulevard, kind of along this road. This is from Google Earth, so big shout out to Google once again. Thank you very much. So let's go inside. We may as well start the tour from inside the building. So, opening up the front door, we go on in. It is a little bit dark in here at the moment, but I'm going to spin around just so I don't show too much. So here we actually have the main sort of lobby area to this home. We have the sort of dangling light at the top there, little picture on the wall, maybe a light switch down there, and this is actually a briefcase or something that is at the front door. This is when the agents are protecting Jonathan, Will, and I want to say it's Mike, maybe? I think it's Mike. But yeah, we see them kind of around here, and this is very helpful for building this in Minecraft. So down the staircase here, we do have a really long corridor that takes us out the back door here. Now, I'm not sure if that's actually real. There is a basement to this entire house, which does have like a bunch more rooms and like another fireplace and all that sort of stuff, which is awesome. But I didn't include that in today's sort of video or in the build in general because that is going to be for like you know, the real home, and I'm not trying to replicate the real home. I'm trying to build the Stranger Things version. So I've gone ahead and only built what we see in the series. So going off that note, we have ourselves the garage just here. Now this one isn't detailed at all, as you can see. There's nothing in here at all. So when we come on to doing the tutorial series, I'm going to let you guys kind of furnish this area on your own. Same with a few other rooms. Now let's go back out to the main lobby. I'm getting myself so frazzled. I'm like, oh, there's so much to show you. So, it's like an overexcited like puppy. Okay, so we have ourselves the staircase on our right side here. This one goes up and of course down as well. I think we should start by going down, and then we'll continue the first floor. So of course you have the door into the garage here, and our first room just here to show you that is furnished is actually Will's bedroom. So you come on here, you have yourself like a lot of detail in here. This is actually supposed to represent a tiger with a sombrero hat on. I have no idea the origin story of that, but it is kind of in the front door here. We have ourselves like a solar system sort of poster on the wall here, the walk-in wardrobe, another sort of shelf over here, the desk, a sort of Pixar lamp. You'll see a few of these dotted around the house. There are definitely, I think there are 3 in total around the house, and I've made that with an armor stand, as you can see. We have his sort of painting easel down here with a painting on it. We have the Jaws poster on the back wall, which is pretty cool. I was quite proud of that little banner there because I'm sucking at making banners. So yeah, I was happy with that one. We have the bed. We have like a sort of throw on the bed there. And yeah, this is a very detailed room. It is quite small, but it's also, I say it's quite small. It's actually kind of the most generous I've been with some of the rooms in the house because we see this one the most. So I wanted to go ahead and make sure I had everything in here to the best of my ability. I think it came out quite good. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. So coming out of this one, onto the right over here. Not gonna lie, I literally just changed this one about half an hour ago. It was actually a bathroom when I had initially planned it. And then I saw like a snippet scene at the beginning of season 4 where sort of Eleven's commentating the, you know, what's been going on, the kind of catch up. And she said about Jonathan smoking some strange smelling plants.
It's only marijuana.
And voila, we have Jonathan's room just here with the strange smelling plants on the bed. I also incorporated a bit of campfire sort of smoke because I felt that was just a little funny Easter egg, similar to what I did with Eddie's trailer when I added the little sugar in the corner, you know, in the cupboard. So we do have another Pixar lamp in the corner, Jonathan's bed here, another walk-in wardrobe. He actually has an Evil Dead poster on the wall, which I've represented with the skeleton skull there and the blue banner. And that's about it I could sort of fit in here. There's a lava lamp down there with a sort of, what are these things called? A brewing stand. And then his clothes in the cupboard. So yeah, it's a really, really tightly compact room because I did have to build under the first floor fireplace, which you can see the mud bricks for there. So yeah, it's probably not the best, but I just tried to do it as best as I could for the little space I had. Coming back up, oh, get stuck on the pictures there. We have the first floor. Very proud of this one. This is where we see the 2 agents watching golf on the TV, and we have an agent sat here, and we have another agent sat here. Please forgive me, guys, I forget the names, but we do have the 2 guys here, and the fire is of course off. There's like a cupboard sort of built-in thing here, which actually comes with the house. That's pretty cool. So yeah, the fireplace is all detailed there. We have the table, the sofa, little armchair here. There's a little sort of notebook on the side there. Picture of the sea on the wall, which is actually in the show as well. So I tried to represent that with a painting. I forgot to mention, but on the other side is like a row of vines. Now that is supposed to represent like some type of wreath thing that is on the wall here. So I went with vines because they're the sort of grassiest flat material I could find. We do have ourselves a kind of conservatory back here with a ceiling fan. It's got like some type of drying rack, some flowers, and a little armchair again back here. Now that is really, really tricky because I built this entire like living quarters, living sort of area. And then in the scene where we see the agents protecting the kids and Jonathan, we do actually see like an enemy, sort of like a bad guy, come through here, and he's shooting through the glass, and the agent kills him. But when if I hadn't seen that scene again, I wouldn't have known that kind of connected to the house, unless I was looking at Google Earth as well, where this is kind of, you know, showing the roof of it. It was quite a secluded section. We don't really see it in the series, so really had to go to town with that one. Back here from this living room, we have ourselves the breakfast bar with 3 hanging lamps. Oh, by the way, these are supposed to represent like aircon sort of vents or something. We have these 3 chairs. We have like a little bit of detail around here. We'll go into that room in a second. In the kitchen, we do have a very, very detailed area, which is where we see Murray kind of making dinner for everyone, which is an awesome scene. It's really nice to see Murray again. And yeah, we just have him kind of making his, what is it, like risotto? I think it is, kind of back here. And he's kind of like the housemaid for a little while. So we have a blender on the side here, a microwave, obviously the oven, sinks, salt and pepper sort of shakers I've put there. And yeah, it was really, really hard to build this one too. It was in quite a few scenes, which was helpful. We do see Jonathan walking through here in one of the scenes as well. And he comes over to the fridge, looks at a picture of Nancy, and also tries to call up Argyle for the pizza, and that actually saves them in the end. So that's pretty cool. We do have a lamp up here, not a ceiling fan. A little shelf back there, and then another little sort of dining table back here. The chicken on the wall, you may be asking, why is there a chicken on the wall? That is because in the series there is a rooster sort of metal thing on the wall. I'm pretty sure my grandparents have something similar, but of course we don't have access to those sort of furnishings in Minecraft, especially in vanilla Minecraft. So I went with just a roast chicken on the wall, just stuck a cooked chicken up there, and had done with it. Back here, by the way, we don't see this at all in the series, but we do see the doorway. And when, again, the agent is protecting the kids, we do see what looks like a coat sort of hanging from the back there. So I went ahead and built a coat sort of just dangling there. It's really, really simple detail. And there's nothing in this room back here. Had no idea what went in here, so I just kind of left it plain. But if you guys want to add this in when we come to building, you know, you can feel free to add like a room back there. Some type of laundry room maybe, or something similar. That'd be pretty cool. We have ourselves a couple of these sort of like light switches around the house, and then we come into the main dining room. This is where we see everybody having the risotto. We see 11 back here. We see Will. We see obviously Jonathan Argyle on this side, and then Mike is also sat back there. Then we have Murray this side. We have Joyce this side. Excuse me. We have a big sort of cupboard thing at the back there with loads of books on, and it's also like a really like big thing. It takes up the entire wall. There's another little desk at the back of this one. Just put some papers and things on that one. And then we come into this little room over here. This is where we see in episode 1, season 4, Joyce is working from home when 11 is doing the commentary. We see like Joyce kind of on the phone over here when she's talking to the person on the other end. So yeah, we see that in that scene there. We have like a bunch of little details around here, and more sort of books and papers everywhere because Joyce is very busy at the moment. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. So that is everything in here. What I'd like to mention before I forget when doing the tutorials is the kitchen back here with the details on the walls, with the sort of way the walls look and the way the floor looks. If you're not happy with it, which I don't know if I am still, you can feel free to change this to whatever you wish. I'm going to put a picture on the screen now of what the kitchen should actually look like from the series, and then you can see like the walls are a really, really weird colour, which we don't have access to in Minecraft. So I really had to sort of experiment a bit, and this is what I came up with in the end. I was actually using granite and mud, just mud. But I felt it looked really dirty, and I didn't want it to look dirty, I wanted it to look patterned, so I went with barrels and spruce wood in the end. This is a pantry door, by the way, so we don't see anything behind that one. Just, you can imagine there's some bread or something in there. So, yeah, okay, back up here. So onto the second floor. We do have not much detail up here, not going to lie. We have this little sort of unit, that's kind of about it for the hallway. And I'm going to take you to the first furnished room, and the only furnished room on the second floor. It is 11's room. So we see this again in a few scenes. We see it when she's doing the commentary in episode 1 of season 4, and she sort of sat at her desk making her little project with Hopper's cabin. Pretty cool. We see her sort of mic shrine over here with the letters and things like that over here. We see the walk-in wardrobe open, and then we see the actual bed a little bit more, and what's behind the walk-in wardrobe in a later episode when Murray is feeding everyone with the risotto. She kind of comes up here to have a cry after what has happened at the rink. So yeah, we see the bed a little bit easier there. There is a dog picture on the wall, which is represented with a bone up there, and we have another picture just there. There are a few more pictures around. There's actually a like flag of some type of like college or something on the wall there, so I try to represent it with the red banner up there. And then we have some other details on this side. We don't see this other room in the show, so it was really tricky to know what was here, so I just went with like a bunch of random stuff. We do see like a bunch of clutter, I guess, behind 11 when she sat at a desk, and I'm assuming it was like a sideboard with stuff on, but because of the scale of this and because how small the room is, I wasn't able to fit in another unit here. I mean, you could do, but it would make it really cramped, so I wanted to go ahead and just represent it with some trapdoors there. So yeah, that's about it for 11's room. I do think I've done her a bit more justice than what I did with Hopper's cabin. When I built her room there, I went with like full pink, and it just isn't 11 at all. I just didn't really know what to do that back then. I was a little bit dumb. But we have another pixel lamp as well in the corner. So yeah, that's 11's room. Let's come out of this one. We do have another room in here. Again, not furnished. A bathroom is going to go in here. Not furnished. I'm not going to furnish these off of camera either, because I feel like to teach you guys all these different rooms that are not in the series, almost said something else there, didn't I? Not in the series, it would be a little bit pointless. You guys are here for Stranger Things content, not just, you know, building a house. So I think that you guys can go and furnish these on your own, and definitely let us know what you do. We have the sort of balcony access here with another room, and then it goes on to another room, which then goes on to a bathroom, which then goes on to the hallway again. So it is a bit of a maze in here. But yeah, that is literally everything here, I believe. I think that is everything in the house. You know, it's crazy when it takes me so long to build a tutorial, and then it takes me like 20 minutes or less to do the actual tour, and I'm like, oh, pain. I wish it took the same amount of time to do the tour, because then it would show how much work went into it. But yeah, I really hope you guys can understand how much went into this. It has been an absolute nightmare, but I'm really chuffed with the way it's come out. I'm really, really happy. Even these big trees, these were all made by hand. It's been a nightmare. But it has been fun. It has been another fun project to get done, and I'm really chuffed to have it done now. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for the tutorials. I will let you guys know when they're going to be coming out. They will be coming out hopefully very soon. I'm going to do my best to get started with Hawkins Square, and maybe we can run 2 Stranger Things projects side by side, but I'm unsure yet. Depends how we get on. By the way, the candles that are dotted around, these ones are supposed to represent little like access pipes for drains, and then the ones that are actually on the side of the building over here are supposed to represent lamps onto the building, but the scale of the house made them, you know, more worthwhile with candles instead of like lanterns or something. So yeah, that's about it for today's video, guys, but thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate you all for that motivation, like I said, and the support. It has been overwhelming, and I'm really, really chuffed to have another project done for you guys. I cannot wait to teach you. It is going to be awesome. It's not going to be as stressful as actually planning, because the plan is here now. The plan is here. Oh, it's like my own how-to guide. So thank goodness. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy today's tour and you're really excited for the build, definitely drop a like on today's tutorial. What? Tutorial? What? Today's tour even. That would be epic. If you are interested in staying tuned for the tutorials coming soon, please consider joining the Assassinhood today for free by subscribing. That would be absolutely awesome. Thank you so much. And guys, if you are on social media, please go ahead and check me out on mine with the links in the description below. But yeah, once again, thank you. Thank you for pushing me to do better. Thank you for pushing me to get better at building. And I really hope you can see some more progress just here with my techniques and things. But yeah, guys, I'm going to head off now. I'm going to go take a much needed sleep. And I will see you all again very, very shortly. Goodbye for now, Assassins. Thank you once again.